Harold Davis is the Deputy CEO of the JBDC and now joins us to talk about the roadshow held for members of the MSME sector in Clarendon yesterday and the strategic objectives. Good morning, Sir Harold. Welcome.
Hi, morning. How are you doing?
We're
Morning, sir.
good.
So
How are
far, so
you?
far. I am well. I am well. Thank you so much.
Okay, great. Um, Harold, just remind our listeners the JBDC, what it is that you do, and the plans going forward before we speak about the specific event yesterday.
Right. Well, JBDC is the home of MSMEs. we pro- we provide a whole suite of developmental services to MSMEs to help them go from concept to market, everything in between, including structuring your ideation, structuring your business, allowing you to enter new markets, structuring your products, and so on, your business model, your governance structure, everything that allows you to enter into the market sustainably and successfully.
Okay, so I heard your minister, Orbinil, walks in very lyrical yesterday. You're an agency under the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, and you were in
We are.
Clarendon yesterday. Talk
Yes,
to us about the series of road shows being held by the ministry and your role that you play in it.
absolutely. So the roadshow main objective is to reach the folks, the MSMEs, where they are,
Mm-hmm.
providing the information of all the services and facilities available from the ministry and outside of the ministry as well for MSMEs, um, allowing them to, of course, scale up and move up their business along the continuum by just the provision of the information and where to go and the various agencies that are available to help you to move that process along. So this is the second one for this calendar year. First
Mm-hmm.
one was in St. Catherine, Twickenham Park, and this one was in Clarendon, and the next one on March 6th
Mm-hmm.
is going to be in St. Elizabeth. So the main objective really is to just provide robust information for persons to grow their business, for persons to scale, innovate, and export. And of course, our main feature is the pitch competition that provides on-the-spot resources, financing,
Okay,
money
okay,
for persons
okay.
who win to whatever it is to invest in a business and for micro businesses, $400,000 is always good money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, the response, what has been the response, Harold?
The response has been good from our vantage point. I mean, the ministry will be able to give you the specific numbers and so on. But from our vantage point, the response has been good. The last one in St. Catherine, for instance, JBDC saw 50 um, MSMEs having
Mm-hmm.
interest in JBDC and registering for additional services. This one was a little less, but seem similarly robust in terms of persons coming to JBDC's setup
Mm-hmm.
and wanting information and wanting more services from a JBDC. So the response has been good, but also the response to energize the ecosystem has also been strong as well
Mm-hmm.
because you have apart from the 20 agencies under the ministry that would have participated,
Mm-hmm.
you also have other agencies within the government and like HART, DBJ, PIOJ. I heard you mention Wayne just now. He
Mm-hmm.
was there yesterday
Mm-hmm.
that participated, and plus a number of small businesses that show display their products and service offering. We have there the Tech Village, the Tech Village, for instance, Tech Corner rather,
Mm-hmm.
that has entrepreneurs who are in the tech space and are able to provide information and perhaps products and services for small businesses. So the response from the ecosystem,
Mm-hmm.
Hypro was there, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
has been strong, and of course, there's also a marketplace of MSMEs coming and showing their wares. MSMEs from their various specific regions, and
Mm-hmm.
the Clarendon, for instance, most of them would have been JBDC clients coming and displaying their ware for networking opportunities, for linkages opportunities, and so on. Because you have also like JCC and JMEA who are also involved. So
Okay.
there are those opportunities as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Okay.
was so,
Mm-hmm.
so, so it's all in all, I believe it was a good showing.
Okay. So, what are some of the things, services that you overwhelmingly you find these MSCs requesting?
You know, access to finance is always a major pain point.
Mm-hmm.
You know that access to finance is a major, and that in that regard, by the way, I did a new partner that had come on board, Mastercard.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing some work with them as well in Montego
Okay,
Bay, and
yes.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, as you may have
Mm-hmm.
heard that providing a digital payment tool, them along side NCB is providing a digital payment tool for micro businesses to use their phones and so on as
Mm-hmm.
a digital payment instrument.
Mm-hmm.
So access to finance is always a major pain point.
Correct.
But beyond that, though, I mean, access to just a lot of persons. I was sitting around our booth for a significant time yesterday. And a lot of persons really ask for capacity building,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Okay.
nice,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
which is nice because really most of the time, as you guys
That will
know,
help you to get finance.
uh, money will always follow good
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
products.
Mm-hmm.
Always,
Mm-hmm.
always. Once you're able to have an excellent product, excellently structured, excellently presented, money will follow
Yeah,
it.
man.
That's a fact. So I'm asking that and recently as well, as you know, we have had a push for digital upskilling of our MSMEs, and persons have been really enthusiastic about that project and that program that we have been pushing. Because as you know, if you're not operating in a digital space, no, you're not doing good business.
Yeah, man.
You're missing out on opportunities
Mm-hmm.
and things of that nature. So persons have been coming to our space, and everybody who has attended, I've spoken to you guys about it before. We have a major program now being implemented called Digital Jamaica, supported by the EU, that JBDC is
Right.
implementing,
Mm-hmm.
and we are in the dry phase now of doing trainings right across the island. We our target is 2,700 by 2026, and we're well on the way.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons why we partnered with Mastercard and the municipality of St James for that project.
Okay.
But because of that push, persons have been coming to us and saying, guys, tell me more about this digitalization. How do I get involved in this? How do I, so that has
Mm-hmm.
become a new pain point, and that's a good thing as well. That's
Mm-hmm.
a good thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So where next?
The next stop is St. Elizabeth for the Roadshow. But certainly, and we're looking forward to that. I hear the TS announced some exciting plans for that. But as far as JBDC is concerned, we'll be there, obviously. MSME is us. So we'll definitely be there and as an agent of the ministry, of course. But apart from that, we're on the road with
Mm-hmm.
our Digital Jamaica program. We're on the road in
Okay.
all of the parishes. We're going to all of the parishes, the 14 parishes of Jamaica. It's not a Kingston thing. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
Mobile thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is a all of Jamaica
Mm-hmm.
thing. So we are in the press. Just look out and or just come to just visit our website
Okay.
and you'll see the schedule of trainings and just avail yourself of it because this is the new world that we're in now.
Yeah,
This
Mm-hmm.
man.
is the
Mm-hmm.
world that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
So just avail yourself. Make sure say you're equipped and you're fair to leverage this. So
Okay.
yeah.
So those persons who would like to pitch, Harold, what is it that they need to bring to try and ensure a successful pitch?
Yeah, excellent. I'm happy that you asked that question. It gives me an opportunity to say that of the 10 winners yesterday, 8 of them were JBDC clients.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it means that you have to prepare for your pitch. You
Okay.
have to know your business
Mm-hmm.
inside out. You have
Mm-hmm.
to be able to articulate it very clearly, and articulate what pain points your business itself is in fact focused on solving,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
how you're doing it, what's the team you have in place, what's the financial structure you have in place, and why it is that an investor should support this
Your
business.
business.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
and these skills, as you know, aren't readily available to all
Mm-hmm.
of our MSMEs.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have a great product. I said it before. I mean, money will follow a great product, but you're not able to articulate it properly, and you don't know things like your numbers, Ralston. You don't know your numbers.
Yeah, man, that's a big problem.
Well,
Why
you
would
have
I
to
give you my money if you don't know
and
your
you,
number?
absolutely, and you have to know your numbers. You
You're
have to
going
be.
to waste my money. Yes.
You're gonna wait, and then that's the problem with a lot of our artisans. A lot of our
True.
they are
Yes.
pure artisans,
Yes.
and just get caught up in the product itself. Love the product, know how to do the product, and excited about the product. But you don't know your numbers.
Yes.
Business is run
Yep.
by
By
numbers.
numbers.
Absolutely, you're not in the business for your health
Right.
purposes. You're in the business to make money. So you have to know your numbers. So if you're
Okay.
talking to your financier or potential investor, you have to
You have
know
to know the
your
numbers.
numbers inside out. You have to understand your cash flow. You have to understand your projection. You have to understand whether or not you're making a profit
Yeah.
and how it is that you need to move to get to that point.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So some of those things are what you need to do, and obviously by the numbers, the 8 out of 10. Come to a JBDC and we will
Okay.
we will show you how.
All right.
Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Harold. All
Yeah,
the
man,
best.
yeah, man, yeah, man.
Blessings
Take
as
care. Have a
usual.
great
Yeah,
weekend.
man.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
All right,
you
sir.
too.
Blessings.
Bye.
That was Harold Davis, Deputy CEO of the JBDC, talking about the roadshow held for members of the MSME sector in Clarendon yesterday and its strategic objectives.